I'm Bradley J. Backstage at Woodstock. The clouds are rolling in. Could be a shower at any time. But we're able to get to Everlast here before the showers come down. How are you, sir?
Rainy day.
It's cool to see you.
Yeah, it's good to be seen.
You know, I
man.
listen to your music and I read about you and I wonder, what's this dude like? So it's really cool that I get to talk to you.
Oh, it's cool to be talked to.
I read that you liked the work in House of Pain, but you didn't like the image. What do you mean by that?
I mean, it wasn't even like that. It was just it got to a point where it just it wasn't fun, you know. I mean, like we made the last album and we had a blast because I brought in some of my old friends like Divine Styler and this cat Cockney O'Dyer, and we brought a whole different feel to our last album, and I was really psyched about it. And then it just came time to tour for it, and I just was like, I didn't feel it anymore. I didn't get that little bubble in my gut before I went on stage, that little nerves, you know what I'm saying? And that's, to me, that's where all the fun is, you know?
Right.
Conquering something, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I just literally up and quit. I mean, it was that simple. I just was like, I quit. I can't do this anymore. And at the time, Lethal was working with Limp Bizkit, you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
he just kind of blended into their crew, and I just took a lot of time off, man. It wasn't like the image I didn't like. I still, you know what I'm saying, that was me at that point, and I ain't changed that much. I just, you know, that's, you know, I'm getting a little old. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting a little old for all that, you know, drinking every day. And
drinking and slamming.
Yeah,
You get tired of that whole...
You know, if you're
hit
over
thing.
like 22 and you're still like smashing into people at a
Right.
concert, dude, you should like, you know, I don't know, get a girlfriend.
So Lethal with Biscuit and all that must be kind of cool for you to see the hip-hop thing move and cross over and
Well,
open
yeah,
things
you know
up
what I'm
for
saying?
everybody.
I mean, you know,
You got your Korn.
kids are going nuts for Korn and Limp Bizkit, and you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's amazing to me, you know what I'm saying? But I honestly knew it, you know, that I was telling Lethal when like I first finished, or actually first got out of the hospital after finishing my record, and I talked to him. I said, your next record, it was right when that Faith song hit, and their album had already been out like a year, and I said, your next album's going to be #1, guaranteed.
You
know?
got sick of the... Sorry. Were you done?
Ah, man, whatever.
Okay. You got kind of sick of the biz, and then you got into it again, and now you're really enjoying it. What
Well,
was
I mean,
it your
that's how I
rush
got
with
coaxed.
mortality that changed things?
Nah, I mean, I finished the record before, like, I had my heart surgery, so, but what it was like a friend of mine who wound up producing the record with me, Dante Ross, was, you know, he was like, why aren't you making a record? You know,
Right.
he's like, you know, was my friend, but also like a fan of what I do, and he was like, you need to be making music. And he got me into the studio without even, like, we didn't go to my record company and say, I'm going to make a record, give me money. We just went in the studio and started making music, you know, for no, like, it wasn't like, okay, I'm going to make an album and put it out. We just started making, like, just for us. It was like, let's just see what happens. And when that happened, you know what I'm saying, I just started digging what I was doing again. And probably having heart surgery and coming as close to dying as I did is probably what makes me enjoy it now, just because it's like, you know what, I don't take it all too seriously, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be in here doing this with you if I wasn't enjoying it, you know what I'm saying? If I wasn't like, okay, let's go do this, you know what I'm saying? If it, you know, I'm not going to walk in here and be like,
Yeah. Oh, this is tough. Everyone
my
loves
life
me.
sucks.
This free beer. Yeah, it's
you know,
terrible.
yeah, right. I'm sick of a lot of whining millionaires, you know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yep.
It's ridiculous, man.
Aside from that reason for being different, you're a different guy than when you started out with House of Pain. And in what way are you a different guy? And in what way would you like to be even further different in 5 years? That's a big question, but you can take any part of it. And
Hopefully you just grow, you know. You just get old. As you get older, hopefully you look at something, you know. If you ain't looking back on some things every year and being like, oh, I was stupid for doing that, you know, then you ain't growing. You know, then you've been doing the same stupid shit for a long time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So hopefully that's all it is. You look back and you be like, oh, that was dumb. You know, like, oh, look at those pants I was wearing. Or, you know, it could be as trivial as that or be
Right.
as serious as something like, look how I used to think.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just about growing.
So how did you used to think that you look back and say, wow, I can't believe I was thinking like that?
Well, I think the main thing was I used to think there was no tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? Not like in a fatalistic way, but I never was like, what am I going to do tomorrow? I was like, you know, here for right now.
Right.
And that's, you know, live for the moment type deal. And now I'm a little bit more like, you know, sometimes if you don't think there's going to be a tomorrow, you'll make there be no tomorrow.
Right,
So now I
self-fulfilling
kind of be like,
prophecy,
yeah,
yeah.
tomorrow I'm going to do this. You
Right.
kind of set the next day up, you know what I'm saying? You plan for it a little bit. but not too much.
When you're talking to the kids in your lyrics, how important is family and roots like that?
Well,
in the
man,
message?
I'm gonna quote my man Vito Corleone: "A man who doesn't spend time with his family is no man at all." You know what I'm saying? If you don't love your mother, you don't love yourself, and
Right.
you know what I'm saying. And there's a lot of that, man. I could see it in like a lot of these. It's kind of like why a lot of these, like even that's kind of like what Korn is saying, like that that kid who's like kind of doesn't feels like he don't fit in, and
Right.
that's where his little rage is going, his angst,
Okay. One more question. How have your personal goals changed? What do you want to get done before you check out?
I want to have some babies,
All right. That's very simple.
yeah. I mean, not just have them randomly, but
Have them take care of them and make them count.
I would like to know that I left a seed on the earth before I pass. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Everlast, backstage at Woodstock. I'm Bradley J, and thank you very much. Thanks, Guy.
No
That
sweat.
was awesome. Thank you.